We continue our reading, Prayer, the Breath of New Life by Pope Francis. Prayer to the Father in a Time of Trial, Part 2. The glory is the glory of love, because it is the only kind that gives life to the world. This glory is certainly the opposite of worldly glory, which comes from being admired, praised, acclaimed, when the I is at the center of attention. The glory of God, on the other hand, is paradoxical. No applause, no audience. At the center is not the I, but rather the other. Indeed, at Easter we see that the Father glorifies the Son, and the Son glorifies the Father. No one glorifies himself or herself. We can ask ourselves today, which glory do I live for, mine or God's? Do I wish only to receive from others, or also to give to others? After the Last Supper, Jesus enters the Garden of Gethsemane, and here too he prays to the Father. While the disciples are unable to stay awake and Judas is approaching with the soldiers, Jesus begins to feel distressed and troubled. He feels all the anguish at what awaits him. Betrayal, contempt, suffering, failure. He is sorrowful, and there in the abyss, in that desolation, he addresses the Father with the most tender and gentle word, Abba, that is, Father. Jesus teaches us to embrace the Father in our trials, because in praying to him, there is the strength to go forward in suffering. In times of struggle, prayer is relief, in trust, comfort, abandoned by all, in inner desolation. Jesus is not alone. He is with the Father. On the other hand, we, in our own Gethsemanes, often choose to remain alone rather than say, Father, and entrust ourselves to him, as Jesus did, entrusting ourselves to his will, which is our true good. But when we remain closed within ourselves during trials, we dig a tunnel inside ourselves, a painful, introverted path that has only one direction, ever deeper into ourselves. Solitude does not offer a way out. Prayer does, because it is relationship, it is entrustment. Jesus entrusts everything and all of himself to the Father, bringing to him all that he feels, leaning on him in the struggle. When we enter our own Gethsemanes, we each have our own Gethsemanes, or have had them, or will have them. Let us remember this. When we will enter our Gethsemane, let us remember to pray this way, Father. Last, Jesus addresses to the Father a third prayer for us. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Jesus prays for those who were cruel to him, for his killers. The Gospel points out that this prayer occurs at the moment of the crucifixion. It was probably the moment of sharpest pain, when nails were being driven into his wrist and feet. Here, at the peak of suffering, comes a pinnacle of love, forgiveness, which is the gift to that power that breaks the cycle of evil. As we pray the Lord's Prayer in these days, we can ask for one of these graces, to live our days for the glory of God, that is to live with love, to know how to entrust ourselves to the Father in times of trial and to utter dead to the Father, and in the encounter with the Father to find forgiveness and the courage to forgive. Both things go together. The Father forgives us, but He gives us the courage to be able to forgive. Here ends our reading.